Well, here I am again today. This is the Zoo Man. So I want to tell you something. I've been really struggling with the amount of views I get. And I don't know if it's really the title selection. I tried a new handle. I'm going with the Zoo Man. So today I did a search. And guess what? I can't even find myself. How many people are there really going with the handle the Zoo Man? So I really think they're burying me. I mean, I don't even get 50 views as it is, and I'm getting buried anyway. So whatever, you know. I know I talk about some of the same things that everybody else is talking about, but I'm really ahead of the curve. I got to tell you, I am 10 steps ahead of everybody else. But what I want to discuss today is, what classifies people as a minority? Is it skin color? Is it, socioeconomic background? Is it ethnicity? What is it? So I want to bring up a couple of things, and you be the judge. You make the decision for yourself. You gather the facts. I mean, I know what my opinion is, but you know what they say about opinions. They're like assholes. Everybody has one. So I don't know if you remember, but before this whole, made up racial and racism, thing became blown out of proportion, there was an advertising push by the makeup manufacturers. And what they did was they did a skin tone comparison. And they had all these women come on with different varying skin tone variations, I guess you could say. And they came up with this chart, and they said, match your skin tones, and you could get the exact match to the shade of makeup, foundation, or whatever it's called, to get your exact makeup blend that you wanted. So what I did was I went online and I found one and I printed it out. So what I want to show you is this printout. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I'll try to hold it up as close to the phone, the camera, as I can. And what the the blacks want to stereotypically want to call, they want to lump everybody that's non-Hispanic and not black as white. Now, growing up, as I mentioned in previous ones, that I grew up in a tough neighborhood in New York City, and it was a working class neighborhood, mostly Italian, Greek, Irish, but the people that were from Italy were, right off the boat. They didn't speak English. Same with the Greeks. So it was a very tough neighborhood. A lot of fights, gang fights. There was some stabbings. There was some shootings. A lot of drugs. A lot of violence. So to get out of the neighborhood, you had to be, just like in the black neighborhoods, you either had to be gifted in sports, athletics, and don't get me wrong, there was some people that did have some money. Some of the families, had businesses, and they were kind of well-to-do. But for the average guy, it wasn't that way. And I attended more funerals, and more people went to prison by the time I was 18 than most kids really should be exposed to. But getting back to this, so here's the chart. Now, as you can see, what I classify as white is really in this upper quadrant. And you can see that these women are really white. And I would say they're probably from Scandinavia or Britain. Now, what I was exposed to as a kid, maybe these women in the next section down were Greek, Italian, from Spain, and I mean from the country of Spain, Europe, Spain, French, Hungarian, and even lower. Now, if I go this way, even some of these women are light-skinned, black, Hispanic, but I knew some pretty dark-skinned Sicilian women, Italian, from Naples, and even women from Malta, very dark-skinned. I'm half Italian, half Irish, by the way. So anyway, to me, skin color, really, that goes that theory. Now, I want to cut this video a little short. I'm already approaching 6 minutes. What I want to get into in the next segment is socioeconomic background and whatever the next section was. Anyway, this is the Zoo Man. Wake up, America. Let me know your comments.